Almost set for evening baseball from Great American Park in Cincinnati. This evening, we've got a matchup out of the NL Central Division between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cincinnati Reds. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Sonny Gray will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
So striding in, Jesus Aguilar, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Aguilar.
First pitch of the at-bat. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Behind 0-2 now. This pitch is popped up. Perez is there for it. 1 away. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He won the National League batting title last year. Swinging the bat, he hits about everything. Breaking balls, changeup, fastballs. There wasn't anything that they could get by him last year. I love watching him perform, and I'm hoping that he continues that same trend this year.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's got a 3-for-7 line. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Cain is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
The 1-2. Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box now, Ryan Braun. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Gray's ready. 1-0 on its way. A ball and a strike. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Just underway here in Cincinnati. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
The 3-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Paul Molitor. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Throw over to first. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In tied at 93, ball 1. Braun leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. He's running. Pitch outside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Zach Davies, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Now to the plate, Yasiel Puig. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And, guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. It appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score, but let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Joe Morgan, pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And a curveball taken for strike 2.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Shaw fields it cleanly. There's one to Aguilar for the double play. With a moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, Matty, you've got to keep an eye on Yasiel Puig. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Into the box, Matt Kemp. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Hard hit at third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Tony Perez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat and mouse game continues on.
2 out with the man at first. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
And the runner back easily. Set to deliver on 2-1. Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Here now the 2-2. Chopper left side of the infield. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. Still no score. Digging in now for the Brewers, Paul Molitor. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Third baseman, Paul Molitor.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now here it comes. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. 3-2 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's take a look at third baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there, and a strong arm.
Next for Milwaukee, Robin Yount. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
I always felt this was the toughest pitch for me to pick up. A good executed slider, and that's exactly what happened right there. You get an ugly swing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Man, he threw a two-seamer hoping to get some movement, but that thing did nothing to fool him, and he squared it up perfectly. Pretty swing of the bat there.
In is Christian Yelich.
The right fielder, Christian Yelich.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Winker is there. 2 gone.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Travis Shaw.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Nope.
And that misses. 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Is looked at, and the count moves full. Yasmani Grandal would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. But the Brewers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Milwaukee. Stepping in, Johnny Bench. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Johnny Bench.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1.
Oh, that pitch is out.
A ball and a strike now. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Now at the plate, Barry Larkin. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
Nope.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Line towards center field, but this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out.
7. The left fielder, Jesse Winker.
In now for the Reds, Jesse Winker. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh,
Good take there to lay off the high fastball. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Leading off for the Brewers, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Fouled away. Here he comes again. 1-2. And another foul ball. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Larkin has a play. 1 out.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Zach Davies.
So now the Brewers pitcher, Zach Davies. First pitch on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. One and 2 to the Brewers pitcher.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Kemp on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Kemp has a read on it. And that retires the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. They lead it 1-0. Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez.
Leading
He'll
up
get us
for the
going in the
Reds,
home half of inning
the
number
third
3.
baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball
Lays
back.
off 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Ripped down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there.
Batting
No
ninth,
doubt he was completely
pitcher,
fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Stepping in now, Sonny Gray, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just missing here, 2-0.
2 balls.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2. Hit down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Yount over to his left. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Back to the top of the order now, and up next the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. It remains 1-0. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up. And he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lorenzo Cain. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
In now, Ryan Braun. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Kane aboard here at first with nobody out. And he struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a line, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Over to first, Gray, and a dive, but he's back. Into the box, Paul Molitor. Pitch out, nothing doing. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And there he goes towards second. Reined in. Barehanded for 1. Over to Perez for a side retiring double play. Acrobatics that time to the bag to get this double play started. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Now at the plate, Joe Morgan. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The second baseman, Joe.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. A bouncer up the middle. To his left. Yount. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Up next to Cincinnati, the center fielder, Matt Kemp.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And coming up, the still dangerous outfielder Matt Kemp. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1.
Hey, I don't care that that pitch didn't light up the radar gun. 89 miles an hour executed two-seamer is almost unhittable.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. 2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Drilled to the right side. Aguilar ranges to his right, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tony Perez.
So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Tony Perez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First delivery to him on the way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. Reds are down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Coming to the plate now, Robin Yount. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
And he lays off for ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Kemp moves over. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Ready for another chance? Christian Yelich. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And it's fouled away. Once again, a 3-2. To first. Perez gloves it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time. And that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up the left-handed hitter, Travis Shaw. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Gray has his target. Here it is on 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. One run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. The 3-1. Drilled down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Into the box now, Yasmani Grandal, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now it's 2-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Winker is there, and that retires the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now at the plate, Johnny Bench. He leads off from the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Barry Larkin.
Digging in to try it again. Barry Larkin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Winker.
Stepping up now, Jesse Winker. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-0. Runner goes for second. A pitch out. The throw. And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
2 out, nobody on. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3 balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder. Three and one. Here it is. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
Lined hard toward right center, but this is taken in out there in the alley as he got a good jump on that ball in center, and that ends the inning. None left for Cincinnati. They trail this one 1-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Zach Davies. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball 1. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Jesus Aguilar waits on deck. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Winker is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jesus Aguilar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. looks at a ball, 1-2.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
At the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch on its way. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Gray ready with the 0-1.
Nope.
And that misses 1-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Perez will put this one away, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they're on top 1-0. Now batting, Eugenio Suarez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here's the 0-1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Joey Votto will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 19, Joey Votto.
Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
In now is Yasiel Puig. Now the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
The 1-1. Lifted in the air to center. Cain on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Stepping up to the plate, Joe Morgan. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First delivery to him on the way. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit, the 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. High in the air out to center field. And Kane will make the catch, and the side is retired. Reds leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up, as there's our game summary to this point. Jared Hughes will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Jared Hughes.
Digging in, Ryan Braun. He went down on strikes last time up.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Here comes the first pitch. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. In tight with the sinker, ball 2. Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 2-1 home takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner. Here now the 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Now
there's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Paul Molitor. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And before a first pitch to the plate, and a move to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough to handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
The 1-0 misses, ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses for ball 4.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Robin Yount will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. From the belt, the pitch. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. Into the box now, Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's set, and the pitch. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Hit back up the middle. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run is scored. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 3-0 game.
And I can't emphasize enough how huge that at bat was. It's great to be leading by 1, but those 2 insurance runs are absolutely critical at this juncture of the game. Well done.
Zach Duke will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 32, Zach Duke.
Travis Shaw will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. First delivery to him on the way. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Yount on second. Yelich on at first with nobody out. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping in now, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Lifetime numbers against Zach Duke. He's 1 for 2. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. First and second now, 1 man out. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting, the pitcher, Zach Davies.
Standing in now, Zach Davies, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2 is a ball down and away. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
In now, Jesus Aguilar, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And strike 3 there, as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Brewers 6 and the Reds nothing. Stepping into the box, Matt Kemp. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. And it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box, Tony Perez. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Now the 1-0. Line, but speared on a hop. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The catcher, number 5, Johnny Bench.
Striding into the box, Johnny Bench. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Changeup called strike one.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Nope.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
All even now, 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is a fastball down below the knees.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2 pitch. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
So coming to the plate, Barry Larkin, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch.
Ball 1.
And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Into the box now, Jesse Winker, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. No hits to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1.
1-1.
Ball one, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
The 1-1. This one's flared out toward left, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's a 6-1 game.
Yeah, and they say better late than never, and that's definitely the case here. They couldn't get anything going through the first 6 frames, but they scratch a run across here in the 7th. We'll see if they can parlay that first run into something more.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Brandon Woodruff takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Brandon Woodruff.
Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Larkin at second, Winker on at first with 2 down. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Brewers are out in front, 6-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Raisel Iglesias has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 26, Raisel Iglesias. Now playing third base and batting 9.
Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias, he's just 1 for 6. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder. Two balls and a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it. But a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
In now, Ryan Braun. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
1 out, nobody on. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Now batting, the third baseman,
At the plate, Paul Molitor. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called a strike. One and one. The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. So digging in now, Jose Iglesias, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Into the box, Yasiel Puig, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Braun. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Riding in, Joe Morgan. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. And there's ball 1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
2-1 to Joe Morgan. 2 out, nobody on. Called strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. David Hernandez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So striding forward now, Robin Yount will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Hernandez has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-1 home. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will land untouched. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kemp is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Digging in once again, Christian Yelich. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 1-0 the count. Yelich leads off first with 1 away. Oh, and he rips this one to first. A dive, but it's off his glove. 1 there. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got 1 out.
Into the box now, Yasmani Grandal. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Career numbers with David Hernandez. He's 2 for 4. He also has 1 home run. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw over to Perez will be in plenty of time, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. The Brewers lead it 6-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Alex Claudio will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 58, Alex Claudio. Now catching and batting 9, number 15.
Ready once again, Matt Kemp. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 1-0 home. Shot back up the middle, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tony Perez.
Stepping in now, Tony Perez, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The 1-1. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Takes this the other way to right. Yelich is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
In now, Johnny Bench. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The Reds down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. The Milwaukee Brewers took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Zach Davies gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Sonny Gray takes the loss despite allowing only 1 earned and 1 unearned run. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Brewers, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.